guys, so today I'm going to be filming my ride or die makeup tag. So if you guys aren't familiar with this, which I'm sure most of you guys are, the ride or die makeup tag was a tag created by Jaclyn Hill where basically you pick your ride or die products from each category. So if you could pick one mascara, one bronzer, one highlight, one foundation, you know, so on and so forth. If you had to pick one, what would it be? So I'm really excited to do this, especially since I've been doing my collection favorites. So, you know, I've been showing you guys my favorite from each like collection of like blushes, bronzers, foundations, stuff like that. I feel like this pairs perfectly because now I get to talk about my absolute favorite from each category. So without further ado, let's get on to the favorite products. And I didn't film a tutorial for this look. This look is using all of my favorite all of my ride or dies, but if you guys want to see a tutorial for this look, just leave me a comment down below or Snapchat me or whatever and I will do the tutorial. I figured like right as soon as I was done with my makeup, I was like, dang it, I should have filmed this, but I didn't, so I will refilm it if you guys want to see it. Anyways, let's get on to my ride or die makeup products. So if you guys follow my channel, which I'm sure most of you guys do, you guys know that I'm not really a big primer girl, so I don't have a primer to talk about. Most primers are honestly kind of placebo effects for me. I haven't found one that I actually like love every bit of it, so I don't have a primer. Sorry, but leave me your ride or die primer down below because I'm willing to try. So next, my ride or die foundation, the one that if I just had to reach for one, and that would be my foundation for life, it would be Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. This is really weird because I feel like this is like the opposite foundation of like what you would think I would pick. I would think I would pick like full coverage, matte, you know, just like those type of things. This is like a good medium coverage. It's kind of a satin finish, but it is beautiful, you guys, like absolutely beautiful. This is the only expensive foundation that I have actually repurchased. I went through a whole bottle and this is my second bottle. I love it so much and I picked this as my ride or die because I can wear it for every day. It can either pull like natural or it can pull like, as you can see, I have like full glam on right now and like it still looks really full coverage, so I can do a natural look with it, I can do a glam look with it. It's just beautiful. This also mixes amazingly with every other foundation. I have mixed this with my Becca Evermatte, I've mixed it with Amazonian Clay by Tarte, I mix it all the time with my Milani foundation. It's just absolutely amazing, and I'm in the shade 01 and it is a perfect match for me when I'm not tan. I'm a little bit tan because I've been going camping and stuff, but like when I'm not tan, it's the perfect match for me. So Urban Decay Naked Skin, I'm sure some of you guys probably saw this coming. It is my ride or die foundation, hands freaking down. Okay, next for concealer, I have to give it to my NYX HD concealer. This one is still like partly in the packaging. Let's get that off of there, shall we? NYX HD concealer. This concealer has been in my collection for so long. Like, not this one specifically. The only thing is this does run out kind of quick, but it is really affordable, so I mean, you know, you take the good with the bad. But I have gone through so many of these. I have used these since my channel started. I absolutely love this concealer. It's full coverage, it's crease proof, it works as an amazing eyeshadow primer. I use this as eyeshadow primer all the time and I just love it. I have 2 in my collection right now, 3, and I have the green one. Like, no kidding, I love this concealer so freaking much. It's my ride or die. I love it. To set the concealer, because I'm kind of going in order of like how I put on my makeup, my ride or die under eye setting powder has definitely got to be the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. This is weird because like I feel like I haven't used this in a hot second, but it's one of those products where like I know it won't let me down. Like, I kind of forgot about it for a second, and then when I remembered it, I was like, oh my god, why have I not used that more? It's my favorite. It just sets so nicely. This little guy is only $3, and it actually lasts a really, really long time. It leaves your under eyes smooth and not creasy. It doesn't, like, emphasize any lines or anything. It's just a really, really beautiful setting powder, and when you don't, like, I wouldn't bake with this, but if you just set your under eyes, it doesn't leave flashback. Just don't like cake it on because then it can flash back. But if you just set it lightly, dust it away, it's beautiful. I love it so much. Next, to set the whole face, say it with me, you guys all know which powder I'm going to be talking about. NYX Set It and Don't Fret It powder. Big surprise. I'm pretty sure this is the only like face setting powder that I've used on my channel ever. I've used it for probably close to 3 or 4 years now. It has never let me down. I use the shade Light Medium. I do prefer this one to the translucent one that they do have. I prefer this one. It controls my oil really nicely. It doesn't like, I don't know, it just works really well. It's really smooth on the skin. I just set my face and don't fret it. It's my favorite. You guys know this. I use this in every single tutorial. This you guys should have seen a million miles coming. So NYX Set It and Don't Fret It is my baby. I have gone through countless jars of that powder. It's stupid. Okay, moving on to face. Yeah, let's just keep it going with the face. So for bronzer and highlight, my ride or die, or no, for bronzer and contour, my ride or dies are definitely the Makeup Geek contours. I'm gonna kind of toss these in together as like bronzer and contour because there's a warm and a cool. As you can see, I hit pan on my warm one because I use it all the time, but I have the cool and warm porcelain shades, which are Breakup is cool porcelain and Love Triangle is warm porcelain. The cool porcelain is the only like cool toned contour that legitimately looks like a shadow on my skin. I'll chisel out my face and contour my face with the cool porcelain one and then blend it and like bronze up my skin with the warm porcelain, and it literally looks like a gradient from like bronzer to a shadow. It is beautiful. These are really pigmented, but they aren't the type of pigmented where it's hard to blend. They blend really nicely, and they're super pigmented, and I think they're like 10 bucks a piece, so it's really affordable. I love these guys so much. I reach for them all the time, and if I had to pick one, I would pick these for bronzer and contour. It's my favorite. The warm porcelain one is honestly my favorite bronzer in my collection, obviously, since it's in this video. For blush, this one was hard because there's a couple blushes that I love in my collection, but they're more like kind of bold, like I don't wear them a lot, but they're still like my favorites. So if I had to pick one to just be my everyday blush for every day, it would definitely have to be the Wet n Wild blush in the shade Rose Champagne. I've talked about this multiple times on my channel. It's just a beautiful, super subtle peach nude blush, and it gives the most beautiful, like really subtle sheen to the skin. I've always said that this blush is perfect for people who don't like blush like me. I'm not a big fan of blush. A lot of the times I want a blushless look. This gives me a blushless look, but I still have something on my cheeks to where it doesn't just look like there's nothing between my bronzer and my highlight, you know what I mean? These are also like stupid affordable. I think they're like $4, and this has lasted me a really long time. And I mean, I'm just barely starting to hit pan, but I've had this for quite a while, ever since these new formula blushes came out, because I got them literally as soon as they came out. I've had this one since then. So Wet n Wild Rose Champagne, hands down my ride or die blush. Highlight. This one was freaking hard, you guys. It was super hard, but I had to give it to the Ofra and Dupe That Highlight in You Glow Girl. This, my pan fell out because I travel with it, so I need to glue that back in. But this was like $13, so really affordable, and this is the most intense, beautiful highlight. It's like kind of a pinky tone highlight. I mean, that's the one I'm wearing right now. I'll give it a good swatchy for you guys. Oh, I can't. It's a beautiful, like, pink toned highlight without being too pink, and it is just, I mean, come on, it kind of speaks for itself. It's amazing. Plus, I love the girls that run Dupe That. They're so nice. I met them when I was in LA, and I just love them to frickin' tears, so it's kind of just a bonus that my ride or die is also produced by them because I love them so much. But this is just a beautiful highlight. I've been not really into a lot of intense highlights, so I was like, okay, if I'm gonna pick an intense highlight, this is going to be it, because if I'm gonna pick a ride or die highlight, it better be a bangin' highlight, you know what I mean? And this is definitely the most intense highlighter that I have in my collection, and it's beautiful. But it can also be worn kind of lightly. Like, I didn't pack it on today, on my cheeks, but it can be worn lightly and it's still just as beautiful, or you can really pack it on and it's like, pff, you can see your highlight from outer space. It's bomb. Okay, let's move on to eyes since the face is done. So, for eyeshadow, I was looking through my palettes and honestly, you guys, some people may say this is cheating, but that's okay. My favorite palette is definitely my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Makeup Geek eyeshadows are hands freaking down my ride or die shadows. Now obviously they don't come in pre-made palettes, they come as individuals and you create your own palette. But I do have a video on my favorite Makeup Geek shadows and my favorite, like, my everyday, or no, my, like, what is it? Like, my favorite single shadows. So I'll leave that down below so you guys can see which eyeshadows are in this palette. But this is what I reach for every day. Honestly, like, if I had to pick a legit, like, palette that comes as a palette, I would probably pick the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, because this is definitely a close second. But I reach for my Makeup Geek shades every single day. I did all of my eyeshadow today with Makeup Geek shades. I can do warm toned, cool toned, like anything that I want basically, because I created this myself, you know, created this palette myself. So in a way it's cheating, but honestly just Makeup Geek eyeshadows in general are my favorite. So yeah, Makeup Geek shadows definitely are my ride or die eyeshadows, but if I had to pick a palette, it would definitely be the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette. It has the best black and best white in my collection, and it's just a beautiful, nice, neutral palette. I love it. I'm gonna just mention those. Like, favorite eyeshadows are definitely Makeup Geek, but if I had to pick a palette, it would be Kat Von D. You know what I mean? Okay, let's move on. So, for mascara, I actually don't have a ride or die mascara. Ever since I went cruelty free, my old ride or die was definitely L'Oreal Telescopic, but as we all know here in the cruelty free community, L'Oreal is not cruelty free, so no longer want to buy that mascara ever. So it's been really, really hard to try to find a good mascara that I love. My lashes are super thin and super, super short. So it's been a struggle, and I have found multiple mascaras that I like, but nothing that I can call really my ride or die. But I have found a mascara, like an eyelash product, that is for sure a ride or die, and that is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Lash Primer. So, like I said, I have found mascaras that I like, but this is like, this, I use it with every single mascara and it makes it so much better. This like lengthens your lashes and separates them and kind of preps them for mascara, so they're already lengthened and they're already separated, so that way when you put on your mascara they're even more lengthened and even more separated, you know what I mean? So I definitely need to buy another one of this because mine is like brown and it is so dry, but I love this stuff so much. I use it every day with whatever mascara that I am using. It's just an amazing product and I know it will never let me down. I love it so much. Next is eyeliner. For sure, hands down, NYX retractable eyeliner. I have two colors. I have the black and the brown. These stay on your waterline so well, and what I like is you can put them on, smudge them, and then they set down, and once they set, they are good to go. They are not going anywhere. So this is definitely hands down my ride or die eyeliner. Absolute favorite. I've used it on my channel for a really long time, ever since my channel started. So definitely my freaking favorite. Okay, I kind of skipped over brows, but let's go for brows real quick. If I had to pick one brow product to use for the rest of my life, it would probably be the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade. Mine is looking so janky, you guys. I need a new one so bad. I actually haven't been using this because I've been using the brow definer and I've been using a couple other things, but I do like the brow definer, but there's a couple things that I don't like about it. It doesn't last that long and mine always breaks in the tube. So I do love it, but there's things that I don't like about it, and there's nothing that I don't like about this. You can do a natural brow with this. It just takes a lot longer. You can do a strong fleeky brow. It lasts so long. Like, these jars last me like a year and I use it every single day. It lasts really long, like on your face. It's pretty. It's honestly not that expensive. It's around like $18, I think, and it lasts you a really, really long time, so you get a great bang for your buck. It's just beautiful. I love the Anastasia Dipbrow pomade so much. It's definitely ride or die. It has a special spot in my heart. Okay, and then last is lips. So I was originally going to only talk about one lip product, but then I saw on Jacqueline's video that she did a lip gloss, a liquid lipstick, and a lipstick. So I'm going to copy her because the more ride or die products, the better, right? So for lip gloss, I don't wear lip gloss a lot, but when I wear lip gloss, it is the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. This is just a beautiful, really pale, like nude shade. It's just, they're really comfortable and really like moisturizing on the lips. They're not sticky, they're not tacky feeling. They're just amazing lip glosses and they smell so nice. I literally, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I have so many nude NYX butter glosses. It's kind of stupid, but I just love them. I love Fortune Cookie and I also love Creme Brulee, but I would definitely pick Fortune Cookie just because it is, Creme Brulee is a little bit more pinky, so I don't always go for it, but this one is just a beautiful light nude gloss. I love this one. For lipstick, this is actually a dupe of what used to be my favorite ride or die lipstick, which was MAC Viva La Glam 2, but Oh Snap by Colourpop is basically the cruelty-free version of it, cruelty-free and affordable version of it. It is just a beautiful kind of soft mauve nude. I've talked about this so many times on my channel. It just goes with so many looks. It's easy to wear. These are really comfortable and I just love it. They're $5. Like I said, it's cruelty free and it's just my favorite lipstick color that just goes with everything and it really is complimenting on my skin tone and I love it. I mean, if you guys have been on my channel, you guys know Oh Snap by Colourpop is like one of my favorites. Alright, and last thing for liquid lipstick, I'm definitely going to give it to Kat Von D's Bow and Arrow liquid lipstick. This shade is my favorite liquid lipstick to wear ever. This is a dupe for Jeffree Star's Celebrity Skin, and I have decided to not purchase anything more. Like, I'm going to use up what I have from Jeffree Star, but I'm not going to continue purchasing from him, and I'm going to purchase from other indie brands. But this color is my favorite liquid lipstick to wear ever. It just goes with everything. It kind of gives that like 90s vibe. It makes your lips look more plump, and I just love this color so much. These kind of like neutrally brown nudes. Oh my god, it's so good. So this one, like I said, is Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D, and I absolutely love it. It goes with everything. Ride or die. So you guys, that is it. Those are all of my favorite absolute ride or die products from each category. So let me know in the comments what some of your favorite products are. Let me know what you guys want to see next from me. I think I want to do the full face using only my fingers challenge. Nikki Tutorials freaking killed that challenge. Like, she kills every challenge. There's no flaws on that woman, I swear to God. So I think I want to do that, but other than that, let me know what you guys want to see from the future. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading that much. I've been really busy, and I was sick the last few days, so I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to get back on schedule. I know I've been saying that, but it's a struggle, you guys. I hope you guys still love me. Okay, you guys, so that was the ride or die tag. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!